Hey guys, Stormer from Viking Grazers. Hopefully you can hear me over the sound of the burn. Nice sunset. So, just down here checking this, don't even know what you'd call it. Not a stream, it's basically water runoff from the old open cast mine, which is making me a bit uneasy about what's in it, really. I'm thinking the orange is iron oxide or heavy iron content, whatever it is. We've got bits of oily looking stuff like that. And you can see how orange it is even at this time of night, well, afternoon. When we first moved here in 2022, it took me a couple of weeks to even get to this point, but it wasn't anywhere near as deep as this. It was a thin trickle, if that. So we've lost a lot of land, soil, in this past sort of year, throughout 2023. And never during my time here so far have we had foam. It's not been flowing hard enough for there to be foam, or froth, or whatever you call it. And then whilst I was walking down the road to check my ram lambs, I noticed there was this like oil slick there, and then this oil sort of slick here. I put a video on Instagram and a video on Facebook, but I'm doing one more for YouTube in hopes that someone that knows more than me will see it and be able to give a bit of advice. There's a van coming, so it's going to make a bit of a racket when it comes past. But that's the road up there. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 culverts, I think, coming in here. And when it's really, really wet, that pipe's running full bore into this plunge pool. And when it does that, it smells like a really eggy, sulphury, volcano-y sort of smell, even though obviously it's water. There's this sludge, like just the bright orange sludge again. It's completely killing any sort of plant matter in here. It's nasty. I don't want to put my sheep in here in case they decide to drink this. I mean, there's nothing in here now and it's fluke season, so I don't want to do it anyway, but in the summer I'd move them from here, down that hill, across here, this wetland pasture, and down the far end where my boys are, and then move the boys down there, back around the house, and do sort of laps. But yesterday I saw this oil slick. I've seen them before on still pieces of water. This is quite still, but there is a bit of a trickle going over there. Now, I need to check when I get home, but I can't for the life of me remember if it's natural oils or oils from decomposition of natural material shatters and doesn't go back together again. Whereas man-made oils, pollutants like this, will be gloopy and sort of reform the slick after it's been poked. Or if it's the other way around. So I've done a few pokes with my stick, my crook, and this doesn't look like what happens normally. So you bloop it, and it just reforms. And it's not like a shatter, like, because the other stuff I've seen, you do it, it cracks. That's not a crack. That's like, see how fast that one just, and it's gone. So if this is bad stuff, what do I do? Because this isn't me. This is coming from land across the road. I guess potentially industrial waste or whatever. But we've not had it before. Now, could it even be the wind farm work even further up the hill spilt something and it's come down? I don't know. So I'm going to have to go home, research, Anyway, I'll probably get research done before I even post this. But I guess what I'm posting this for as well is, what would you do if this was your bit? Because I'm just a bit stumped. Yeah. And basically, when it's really bad weather, when that runs full bore, New Year's Eve 22-23, the water was pouring down there, so it's eroded all that sort of earth, hit that, taken away all that earth there, but it's also eroded all this. It basically flowed around the back of this huge retaining wall and came down there. So there's basically a hole in the edge of the road. The water poured through there, down here, washed all this out. And yeah, it's obviously happened before, but it ain't good. But the trouble is, it's eroded all that. I can't fix this. I have no mechanical equipment. I've got 1.5 working hands, if that. And the road's starting to fall down into our land. I've messaged the council don't give a damn. What do you do? The sheep can get across this fine. I mean, the Icelandic's like little mountain goats anyway. But it's just the damage, I guess, that I can't control from external sources, which should be mitigating their stuff better, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to sign off here. I'm going to go home, sit by the fire. Well, put some coal on the fire. Not very regenerative, I know, but that's the only way we can heat the house right now. Firewood is just way too expensive. But yeah, the water back to normal. Well, the slick back to normal. I'll keep you posted. Thanks again.